Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the interior of the earth. In the last lecture only we have discussed that is the research of the scientists, that how the scientists are rigorous to know the which is happening inside the earth, that means interior of the earth, that we have discussed. And after that we have discussed about the meaning of magma, then what is the response, what are the reasons of the earthquake and volcanic eruption, okay, on the earth's surface. And we have also discussed the interior of the earth. So let us again revise it. And today we are going to discuss the interior of the earth briefly. Okay. So as you know, inside the earth, okay, the earth interior now. Earth interior. This is the diagram of earth interior. Okay. So there are the three layers of the earth interior. First one is the crust, second one is the mantle, and third one is the core. Okay. So see this one, the topmost layer of the earth interior, okay, is called as the crust. Second one is the mantle. So this much portion is called as the upper mantle, and this much portion is known as the lower mantle. Okay. So the three layers of the earth, the upper one is called the topmost one is called the crust. Second one is called the mantle. So there are two parts of the mantle, that is the upper mantle and lower mantle, and the last one is the core. Okay. So see the where the core is situated, see inside the earth, this portion is called as the core. Okay. So this one is the again outer core. The outer portion, upper portion is known as the outer core, and the below one, that is the below the outer core, we are having the inner core. Each and every layer is having their characteristic feature. Okay. So let us start with the crust. Okay. We are going to discuss these layers. Okay. Now, so let us start with the crust. So as I told you, this is the uppermost layer of the earth's surface, and it is in solid state. In the last lecture, we have seen that how the earth is formed. Earlier, the earth was a hot gas balloon. Okay. And when you know that the earth rotates around itself, so as it start rotated, okay, in the circular manner, okay. So after rotation, it gets cooled. Okay. That's why the upper portion gets cooled earlier. So it is the upper one, that is the crust one, is solid in nature. Okay. Now next, the thickness of the crust is not same everywhere. ये जो इसकी जो thickness होती है, बस everywhere it is not same. Okay. And on an average, it is 30 to 35 kilometer thick. How much? Thickness of the crust is how much? 30 to 35 kilometer. Okay. As we move deeper under the surface, temperature increases. जैसे जैसे हम इसके नीचे जाते जाएंगे, इसका जो टेम्परेचर है वो बढ़ता जाएगा. And after that, the rate of increase in temperature reduces and again increases in the core. फिर से क्या होगा? कम हो जाएगा टेम्परेचर, पहले बढ़ेगा फिर कम हो जाएगा और फिर से जो है वो इंक्रीज होने लगेगा जब हम कोर की तरफ आते हैं तब. Okay. At the center of the earth, the temperature is around 5,500 degree to 6,000 degrees Celsius. Please underline. Please note down the temperature. The center of the earth. See, this is the earth center. I have shown the figure. See, this is the earth center. Okay. I have shown this is called as the earth center. Okay. See. And its temperature is near about 5,500 degrees Celsius to 6,000 degrees Celsius. यहाँ पे जो टेम्परेचर होता है वो नियर अबाउट 5500 to 6000 डिग्री सेल्सियस के रेंज में होता है, ठीक है। सो the crust is the thinnest of all the layers as compared to the mantle and as compared to the core. Okay, the crust is the thinnest one. सबसे जो thin होती है लेयर जो है अर्थ इंटीरियर की, that is the crust. Okay, now this crust is again divided into two sub layers, and that are continental crust and oceanic crust. And oceanic crust. So this crust again divided into two sublayers. First one is the continental crust and second one is the oceanic crust. So let us discuss, okay, what is mean by continental crust. Let us discuss, okay. These continents are, the continents are mainly composed of, this continental layer is mainly composed of silica. So actually the silica is the compound of silicon element. You know that so many elements are present in nature: sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, so on. Okay, so out of that, silica is the compound of silicon element and aluminum. So silica is the compound of silicon element and aluminum. यानी यहाँ पे दो elements पाए जाते हैं, that is silica and aluminum. And because of their high proportion in this layer was earlier known as Sial. देखो, Sial means what? Sial. Si for silicon and Al for aluminum. Understood? So earlier it was known by the name Sial. Si stand for silicon and Al stand for aluminum. Okay. Now let us discuss about the density. The density of the continental crust is 2.65 to 2.90 gram per centimeter cube. Please understand, if you are not writing the unit, okay, it is very necessary to always mention the unit. So always, whenever you just mention the density, you have to write this unit. What is the unit of density? Gram per centimeter cube. So the density of the continental crust is how much? 2.65 to 290 gram per centimeter cube. The thickness of this layer is approximately 30 kilometer. अब इसकी thickness कितनी है? How much it is? कॉन्टिनेंटल क्रस्ट की थिकनेस ये दो पर जो ये है, ये जो क्रस्ट है, इसके जो कॉन्टिनेंटल क्रस्ट है, ओके, इसकी थिकनेस कितनी है? 30 किलोमीटर. एंड which kind of rocks are found in this layer? That are the granite rocks. Please underline. The granite rocks are mainly found in the continental crust. Okay. Now we are going to discuss this second sublayer, and that is what? Oceanic crust. Okay. The name itself indicates the area under the ocean. Understood? So this is the second layer of the crust, and it is made up of silica and magnesium. Just like the continental crust is made up of silicon and aluminum, oceanic crust is also made up of the elements which are known as the silica and magnesium, and it was earlier known by the name SiMa. Okay, Si for the silicon and Ma for magnesium. This layer is approximately 7 to 10 kilometer thick. ये जो layer होती है oceanic crust की, it is about 7 to 10 kilometer thick. And the density, if we talk about the density, so the density of this layer is 2.9 gram per centimeter cube to 3.3 gram per centimeter cube. In this layer, basalt and gabbro rocks are mainly found. Which one? Basalt and gabbro. Please underline. In the oceanic crust, the basalt is a very common rock. Okay, so basalt and gabbro rocks are mainly found in the oceanic crust. Okay, so actually the symbols of the silicon and all these are mentioned. Okay, in this, see, silicon is indicated by the symbol is SR, aluminium is AL. Okay, again magnesium by Mg, nickel by Ni, and Fe, that is the ferrous. Okay, ferrous means iron. Okay, so these are the symbols of the elements. Okay, the ferrous and nickel we will discuss these elements are found in which layer, that we will discuss later. Okay, so now the next part is of mantle. The second part, that is the second layer of the earth crust, is what? Mantle. So let us know something about the mantle. So below the crust lies the mantle, and mantle again divided into two parts, that is the upper mantle and lower mantle, as you can see in the picture. This mantle is again divided into two layers, that is the upper mantle and the lower mantle. So let us discuss the upper mantle, and afterward we will discuss about the lower mantle. Okay, so upper layer is more in liquid state, hence one finds magma chamber. In the last lecture only I have told you the meaning of magma, but now again I am telling you. The magma is hot fluid or semi-fluid. Okay, it is hot. Whenever you will, actually you must have seen the video on the volcanic eruption, where you will see that, suppose this is the volcano. Suppose this is the volcano. This is the vent from which the magma comes up. Actually, whatever the magma is there, okay, it is very hot, and you will find whatever it is emitting, okay, whatever it is emitting, that is nothing but the magma. Okay, so what is magma? Magma is the hot fluid or semi-fluid material below or within the earth crust from which lava and other igneous rock is formed. Okay, I will tell you what happens. Whenever the volcanic eruption happens, so this magma, which is the hot liquid or semi-liquid, okay, semi-fluid, which comes out from the vent to the outer surface of the earth. So when it comes on the earth's surface, that magma is known by the name lava. That is called as the lava. Uske saath saath, along with that, many dust particles, many gases just liberate along with the magma. But when this magma comes on the earth's surface, it is called as the lava. And from that lava, when the lava get cooled, from that lava, we get the rocks, and that rocks are called as the igneous rocks. Understood? So this chamber, it is through these chambers that magma comes out on the earth's surface during the volcanic eruption. Now I told you about what is meant by volcanic eruptions. Okay, so this layer is known as the asthenosphere. Please underline, it's very, very important. That upper layer of the mantle is known by the name asthenosphere. Upper mantle layer is also known by the name asthenosphere. And the epicenter of deep-seated earthquake, यानी जो बहुत बड़े बड़े जो डिस्ट्रॉइंग जो अर्थक्वेक आते हैं, दैट इज अबाउ द 7. देखो रिचर स्केल 0 to 9 ये स्केल होती है, तो 7 के बिलो जो भी अर्थक्वेक होते हैं, ठीक है, वो इतने ज्यादा डिस्ट्रक्टिव नहीं होते हैं, ठीक है, बट द अर्थक्वेक अबाउ द 7 to 9 रिचर स्केल, दैट अबाउ द 7, ओके, आर वेरी डिस्ट्रक्टिव इन नेचर. ओके, सो वो जो एपिसेंटर है दैट इज सिचुएटेड इन दिस रीजन, जहां पे बहुत ज्यादा डिस्ट्रॉइंग काइंड का जो एक अर्थक्वेक होता है, दैट एपिसेंटर इज सिटेड हियर. ओके, इट इज लोकेटेड हियर. एंड मैंटल बिगिंस एट द डेप्थ ऑफ अराउंड 42 किलोमीटर फ्रॉम द अर्थ सरफेस. अपने अर्थ सरफेस से कितने डिस्टेंस पे है? इट्स 42 किलोमीटर. Understood? Now, the internal energy released due to the endogenetic movements occur in this layer is responsible for mountain building, waves, volcanic eruption, and earthquake. See, actually the movements is of two types, sudden and slow. जब भी ये चलो let us start with from the beginning. देखो हमारा जो अर्थ है वो किससे बना हुआ है? टेक्टोनिक प्लेट से. तो हमेशा इनमें जो है मूवमेंट्स चालू रहती है. दिस टेक्टोनिक मूवमेंट, द प्लेट शोज द मूवमेंट. सो एक्चुअली सम यूजुअली द मूवमेंट्स आर वेरी स्लो. बहुत कम मिलीमीटर का, फ्यू मिलीमीटर जो है एक साल में अर्थ जो है ये जो प्लेट्स है वो क्या होती है? मूव होती है. बट समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपन टू जस्ट लाइक एक्सीडेंट. जैसे आप देखो इतने लोग जो है रोड के ऊपर क्या कराते हैं? व्हीकल चलाते हैं, लेकिन एक्सीडेंट जो होता है ना ये कुछ ही लोगों का होता है. तो सडनली ये जो होता है, सेम दैट थिंग हैपेंस इन केस ऑफ द इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ. अर्थ के इनसाइड ये जो है टेक्टोनिक प्लेट, जब कभी दो प्लेट्स का क्या होता है? कोलिजन होता है, तब क्या होता है? अर्थक्वेक होता है. लेकिन अगर ये लेयर जो है सबसाइड्स हो जाए, कभी नीचे आ जाए, कभी ऊपर आ जाए, अपलिफ्ट हो जाए, तो ठीक है. तो जब वो अपलिफ्ट होता है पोर्शन, ओके, तो माउंटेन्स भी बनते हैं, कॉन्टिनेंट्स भी बनते हैं. तो सम आर building movements, that means somewhere the continents will be formed, somewhere mountains will be formed, or somewhere the earthquake will also be happen. यानी जो slow movements are responsible for the building movements, यानी उसमें continent और mountain का जो है produce होंगे. And second one is the sudden movement, जिसके वजह से ये earthquake और volcanoes आ सकते हैं. Understood? So ये हमने देखा, ठीक है, कि जो इंटरनल एनर्जी रिलीज होती है वो इसी रीजन में एक्चुअली होती है. एक तो उससे कुछ ना कुछ बिल्डिंग बनेंगे जस्ट लाइक माउंटेन एंड कॉन्टिनेंट, नहीं तो फिर डिस्ट्रक्शन होगा. ठीक है. सो इन दिस लेयर इट इज इन्फर दैट द टेम्परेचर ऑफ अ डेप्थ ऑफ 2400 to 2900 kilometer depth would be around 2200 degree Celsius to 2500 डिग्री सेल्सियस. यहाँ का ये टेम्परेचर और डेप्थ दी हुई है. ठीक है, डेप्थ है 2400 टू 2900 किलोमीटर, यहाँ तक की ये फैली हुई है, और इसका टेम्परेचर है 2200 डिग्री सेल्सियस टू 2500 डिग्री सेल्सियस. Here there is a sudden change in the structure and the density of the material. It is estimated that this layer extend up to depth of 2870 किलोमीटर. ठीक है, अप टू दिस डेप्थ ये जो एरिया है एक्सटेंड होता है. हाउ मच? 2870. यू कैन सी देयर. आई हैव शोन इट इन द डायग्राम. mantle. Okay, distance I have shown. Now let us know about the density of this layer. So it is 4.5 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, and it increases with depth. जैसे जैसे डेप्थ जो है इंक्रीज होती जाती है, वैसे जो डेंसिटी है वो भी इंक्रीज होती जाती है. एंड द डेंसिटी ऑफ द लोअर मेंटल इज अबाउट 5.7 ग्राम पर सेंटीमीटर क्यूब. एंड ये जो लोअर मेंटल है इसकी जो डेंसिटी होती है दिस वन, इसकी डेंसिटी कितनी है? 5.7 ग्राम पर सेंटीमीटर क्यूब. ओके, so in this way today we have discussed about the interior of the earth, that is the layer of interior of the earth, in which we have discussed about the crust and the mantle. We have seen that crust is having of the crust there are two layers, that is the continental crust and the second one is the oceanic crust that we have discussed. Now next afterward we have discussed the second layer of the earth, that is the mantle. Again the mantle is having the two parts, that is the outer one is called as the upper mantle, and below that one we are having the layer that is called as the lower mantle. The next one is the inner core that we will discuss in our next lecture. Till then goodbye and have a nice day.